Hello, fellow readers. My name is Violet, and welcome to my little corner of BookTube. Today is Poetry Thursday, and I would love to share two poems by Emily Bronte with you. Of course, she's most famous for her really dark, passionate novel, Wuthering Heights. But there's definitely one poem that was a favorite of mine, and another one that I rediscovered again, which has really grown on me, especially as a writer, sometimes myself. It it really strikes a chord with me. Okay, so the first poem I'm going to read is quite a short one. It's called "The Night is Darkening Round Me." The night is darkening round me, the wild winds coldly blow, but a tyrant's spell has bound me, and I cannot go. The giant trees are bending, their bare boughs weighed with snow, and the storm is fast descending, and yet I cannot go. Clouds beyond, clouds above me, wastes beyond, wastes below, but nothing drear can move me. I will not, cannot go. And the second one is Plead for Me. It's rather longer, and I've got to say also that both poems are about her very, how can I put this? Both poems, what shines really through for me is her really passionate creativity that burst forth. It's like fireworks going off. A lot of power, a lot of color is how I think I see, or at least these two poems. I still have to find more of her works to read. So the second one is Plead for Me. Oh, thy bright eyes must answer now, when reason, with a scornful brow, is mocking at my overthrow. Oh, thy sweet tongue must plead for me, and tell why I have chosen thee. Stern reason is to judgment come, arrayed in all her forms of gloom. Wilt thou, advocate, be dumb? No, radiant angel, speak and say why I did cast the world away, why I have persevered to shun the common paths that others run, and on a strange road journeyed on, heedless alike of wealth and power, of glory's wreath and pleasure's flower. These once indeed seemed beings divine, and they perchance heard vows of mine, and saw my offerings on their shrine. But careless gifts are seldom prized, and mine were worthily despised. So with a ready heart I swore to seek their altar stone no more, and gave my spirit to adore the ever-present phantom thing, my slave, my comrade, and my king. A slave because I rule thee still, incline thee to my changeful will, and make thy influence good or ill. A comrade, for by day and night thou art my intimate delight, my darling pain that wounds and sears, and wrings a blessing out from tears, by deadening me to real cares, and yet a king, though prudence well have taught thy subject to rebel. And am I wrong to worship where faith cannot doubt nor hope despair? Since my own soul can grant my prayer, speak, God of visions, plead for me, and tell why I have chosen thee. So I can really commiserate here with, although I was definitely not as brave as she was, to dedicate her life to writing, to dedicate her life to that creative force within her and not denying it. And no matter how much pain or suffering it caused her, that will to create, that will to write, was just too strong to ignore. And she was definitely a strong enough woman to take that on. And it's a real tragedy that she died so young. She was only 30 when she died. I believe it was even sadder. It was the fact that she was at her brother's funeral and she caught a cold. Though my feeling it was most likely much worse than a cold because she ended up dying of it. Yeah, but either way, actually perhaps I'll read one more very short one, and it does have a slightly autumn theme, you could say. Fall leaves fall is what it's called. Fall leaves fall, die flowers away, lengthen night and shorten day. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. I shall sing when night's decay ushers in a drearier day. Slightly more depressing one to end on, but nevertheless, it's full of very strong imagery. And she's definitely a bit more depressed than this one, likening the autumn, and she wants winter to hurry up so that she can, I suppose, be in the same atmosphere as what her feelings are at. So I think I'll leave it at that. It was only a very short selection in this one. So I think probably online I'll have to find more of hers to read, because certainly that very first one, The Night is Darkening Around Me, this is, I haven't looked at this book in a long time, but that's where my bookmark was, and I can definitely see why. Yeah, it's just it's powerful, it's beautiful at the same time. I'm usually actually drawn to shorter works, not lengthy ones, but and the sound of it. The night is darkening round me, the wild winds coldly blow, but a tyrant spell has bound me, and I cannot go. It just rings very true for me as well, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Emily Bronte, and thanks for sticking around. And, yeah, bye for now.